So I wonder if I put this there. Carry the @ sign. Put in a thingamabob. Marinate it with laughing emojis. Yeah. And we're done. Welcome everybody. I'm Staxologist and welcome. I'm Stax and I like to welcome everyone. I'm Staxologist and I don't know how to do a regular YouTube video, so here we go. PowerPoint. You got it? Capiche? Good. OBS or Slobs too, you know, if you have that. Check. All right, let's do some magic. So the first thing you want to do is wait, hold on a second. Sorry about that. So the first trick I have up my sleeve, I actually made a video on it before. It's called the translucent RGB effect. I'm just playing. All it is it allows RGB light to shine through any given image that you edit a little bit, just to give it a little bit of a vibrant effect. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and paste our image over here that we're gonna work with. The next thing we'll do is we're going to go into insert and shapes and just generally find a shape that's similar to what you're gonna be working on. So the idea that we have is we're gonna take this image and everywhere where you see red over here, we're going to give it the appearance of a RGB background. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a shape similar to what we have, and don't worry about if it's not perfect because we're gonna basically match the edges perfectly. So we have 4 corners, so we're just gonna work on the 4 corners real quick. All right, so now that we have the 4 corners, if you look over here, we're essentially going to take each image and make sure that there's no outline. That way we're completely accurate with how we're doing this. Next thing you want to do is take each individual one and you're going to go into shape format, which should pop up, then edit shape and edit points. And this is going to allow you to match each individual point with the edge that we're trying to work with. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Like each of our 4 shapes, we're gonna go back in the shape format, merge shapes, and union it. Selecting union will create one complete image that you're able to use. So now we're gonna select the original image and then select the image that you created. We're gonna go back in the shape format, merge shapes, and we're going to fragment. For each and every one of these, since we want a complete RGB full background of this, we're gonna basically make this grayscale. So you can go into picture format, color, and then make sure it's grayscale, and do the same for the bottom. Now you have yourself an image like this. The next thing you want to do is you want to change the transparency of this to allow some of that light to go through. I think a sweet spot is usually somewhere between 25 to 30% transparency, and pick your transparency options. That will take you over here where you can add somewhere between a 25 to 30% transparency. You can already tell that it got a little bit lighter. Let's do 25 on the top and let's do 30 on the bottom. Now all you have to do is you have to copy every single one of these images, group it, and go ahead and save the picture. I'll give it a funny name like whatever. All right, so now that you're in OBS, you want to take the image that you just created and place it in your canvas. You want a full screen to make sure that it covers the entire canvas. Go ahead and lock it. Then you want to take your RGB video and place it as well. Be sure to full screen that as well, and to take this and place it under your actual video. If you notice already, you're starting to see that effect right here, right now. Be sure to click it and loop it so that it doesn't actually turn off and you continuously have yourself an RGB table. And that's it. You can get pretty creative with this, decide to use it in many different ways. So Be sure to take this and implement it in any way that helps you out. So the second trick that I like to use, and it's not really a trick, more so a technique, is to use PowerPoint to actually create masks for your webcam. Well, what's a mask, Stacks? A mask is an image that you can use to manipulate the shape of a media layer in OBS. What the heck does that mean? I got you. You know how streamers have been able to do this with their webcam? Or this? Or that? Yes, well, they're able to do that with the help of masks. So right now we're gonna make a mask for a rectangular webcam with round edges. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a rectangle, gonna do a 16:9. Once you have the 16:9 ratio square, you're gonna make the shape fill black. You're gonna make the outline black. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take another image. We're gonna use a rounded rectangle for this example, and just draw it anywhere in the circle. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make it a 16:9 ratio. So what we'll do is for the height, we'll put it as 9, and the width, we'll put it as 16. What that does is it ensures it's a 16:9 ratio, and then we will go into the format shape options, lock the aspect ratio, and then bring it down to whatever size we want. Let's just do 5, for example. Now we have our image. We're gonna get a good bit of the webcam because we don't want to cut off a significant portion of the webcam. So let's just do this, for example. We're gonna make this a shape fill white and a shape outline black. Now what the mask does is anywhere that's black, it will cut off that portion of your object, and anywhere in the white area will stay. So now we're just gonna take this, group it together, and save the picture. I'll save it as whatever, mask. So now in OBS, we're gonna take the mask that we created in PowerPoint and apply it to this very webcam right here so you can see exactly what the mask does. So now we're gonna right click the webcam and hit filters. In the effect filters, we're going to click the plus sign and add an image mask blend. You can name it whatever you want right here and hit OK. Then over here, you're gonna see type, leave it as alpha mask color channel. And under path, you're gonna browse. You're just gonna click it and hit open and close. Now you can already tell the sides have been cut off. So you see what it actually looks like in a game type setting. We're gonna go to another scene and you're going to add, and in this case, we'll go ahead and add the scene, which is the webcam scene right here. Hit OK. And all we have to do is drag it however big or small we want. Something like this, and there you have it. But wait, there's more. So remember how I said you can apply it to any image or anything at all? Well, you can get pretty creative with this. One of the tricks I recently did in my stream was I used it to create a follow and sub goal. So I'm gonna show you how I did this right now. What I did is I took the same 16:9 image, did the same effect as I did last time. We're gonna make the shape fill black and the shape outline black. Then I took another one of these rounded rectangles and I just did something like this. Added in the middle, you know, just to make sure it's aligned properly. Gave it a little less of a rounded edge. And for this one, the shape fill was actually none and the shape outline is white. Now remember, we're trying to make the white show through and the black is gonna be what doesn't show through. So for the width, we'll give it a width of like 10 for the line, right? We'll take this and we're going to go into effects over here and let's give it a glow. We're gonna make the glow color white because we're trying to use that for the whole purpose of this. And for the size, let's give it like, let's say 50. 50 is a good size. Let's make the transparency about 45%, right? So now you're gonna have a nice little glow in addition to the actual bulb looking effect. Let's go ahead and add some text. I'm gonna go to insert, text box, and we're just gonna add some text. Make sure the text color is white. Pick whatever font you desire. I'm going to pick, let's pick Impact. Impact's pretty easy to work with. We're gonna type in follower goal. Let's right justify it and make it bigger. Something like this, maybe? And we'll just put it over here. Make a second one for your sub goal. Align it with this one. And let's make the sub goal one a little bit smaller. Last thing we'll do is we'll just take these two and we'll align it to make sure that it's even on both ends. And for me, I'll probably just drag this down a little bit because I don't want too much white space. And what we'll do is we'll leave this space for you to actually put some numbers in OBS. So now when you have everything, you're gonna select everything. You're gonna group it and you're going to save as picture. Let's give it a name like sub goal mask. All right, so now in OBS, we have this new scene that I added with an RGB video. As you can tell, the colors are changing constantly, but slowly. You want to make sure that the video is a looped video. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that very mask you created and you're going to apply it to this, just as we did with the webcam. You're going to right click, hit filters, effect filters, then go to image mask. And then you're going to hit browse. And then we're going to use the sub goal mask. And what it does when you hit open, it creates your goal. And you can see the color changing because what it's doing is taking that video and it's applying the mask and only letting a certain amount of the video go through. So how we would add it in a regular scene is take something like this and you're going to add, we'll add it since we made it a scene. We're going to add the follower goal scene. And there you have it. All you have to do is adjust it to the size that you want and paste it wherever you need. And you can resize it however you want. Over here, you can put your actual follower goal text where you have the amount of follows that you have, as well as the amount of subs you have and the goal that you're trying to reach. All right, so the last trick I do has to do with the TVs that I put on my screen. So in PowerPoint, what I'll do is I'll start off by taking a regular TV. We'll take this one, for example. So what we'll do is we will take a rectangle shape over here, and we're going to basically align it with the inside. All right, so now that we have it, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we did in the first part of the video. We're going to select the first image, then we're going to select our shape. You're going to hit shape format, merge shapes, and we're going to fragment. What that's going to do is it's going to give you your screen portion of the TV and the bezel portion of the TV. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save each one of these individually rather than last time where we saved them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the TV bezel. We're going to make sure that the TV bezel is placed somewhere behind me. Let's resize it just a little bit so it looks like it's behind me. That's good right here. And we're going to take it and we're going to drag it below me. So now it looks like the TV is behind me. Go ahead and lock it. And then we're going to take the TV screen and we're going to drag it onto here as well. Now we're going to take this and we're going to align it with the TV just enough to make sure we cover past the bezels. So we're going to put it behind it. Now take the TV screen and put it behind the TV bezel, right? Now you have what basically looks like your actual TV screen. And if you want to get crazy, you can actually align the lines over here just to make sure it's accurate. We're going to take your TV screen and go into filters and add a color correction. And you can change the opacity of it, giving it a see-through effect. Let's bring it down to about 40%, for example. All right, then you're gonna hit close. All right, so now you have a translucent TV screen, which makes it look like there's a glare, but you know, it's just another still image. Now what you have is a display capture of my entire right screen. Well, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you saw or have any comments on anything in this video, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. And also, if you like the content, please don't forget to finish him. That sub button, and don't forget to also hit the like button because, you know, Stack's trying to get that clout, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also do stream on Twitch on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you like what you see, go ahead and follow your boy on there and check him out. Stacks, did you just refer to yourself in third person? I mean, yeah, go ahead and check me out if you like what you see, and You'll have a blast. Stand by for big plays. Big plays, let's go! Also, if you'd like to follow my Twitter or join us in our Discord, those links are in the description below as well. And if you have any other questions, feel free to drop those questions over there and I'll answer those as soon as I see them. Like I always say, I'm nothing without you. And action speaks louder than words. And your boy Stacks. Hey Stacks. Somebody told me you was loud. Somebody told me you was lit. Anyways, I hope to see you on the next video. Peace. Harding. That makes this even. Oh, they all got EODs, bruh.
Yeah.
And I got a double. I got a triple. Did I get a quad feed? Quad feed. Let's go. Let's go. Lit.